By the end of this video, you will know how you can start making money online today by simply copying what I'm doing. Now, if it's the first time you and I meet and you're wondering why you should listen to me, that's fair. My name is Fred and I've made thousands of dollars in profit per day with my online business and you haven't, so that's why. By the way, if you want me to personally teach you how I've been able to do this by selling online courses and coaching programs so you can do the same, when you're done watching this video, click the link in the description below. I've made a free video which explains the business model in more detail, and you can also apply for a free strategy call with me. You won't be talking to a sales rep, and if we're a good fit, you'll get the chance to work with me closely, join my paid program, and learn from me directly. You see, making money online is like following a recipe. When you have a recipe that you can follow step by step, it makes everything easier. But if you don't even understand the recipe that you're following, like let's say maybe it's written in a different language you can't read, then that makes it kind of useless. Which is why, if your goal is to make money online so you can become financially free, travel the world, provide for your family, and do all of the things that you want whenever you want, the main thing you need to understand is the common trait that all successful people have. Whether it be with online businesses or offline businesses, does not really matter, because an online business is the same thing as any regular business, just done remotely. But we're still following the same evergreen business principles. All of the successful people that you look up to and want to be like have one thing in common. Without exception, they're all producers. I want you to remember this quote very carefully. Producers make money, consumers spend money. If you want to make more money, you need to start producing value for other people. And what we're going to produce is educational content on social media, to sell online courses passively, and high-ticket programs to our viewers. When you do this right, you get to earn between $10,000 and $100,000 a month in profit while sharing your passion with the world and only needing to work 5 to 15 hours a week at most. Do you realize how insane this is? There's no job like it in the entire world. I'll tell you who you are. Right now, you're either working a job that's alright, it pays the bills, it pays you between $1,000 to $5,000 a month before taxes if you're lucky, or you're studying for a degree that you don't even care about just because of societal and parental pressure. You're thrusted into that slave factory, and let's face it, you want more out of life. You want more than working for a boss who only cares about using you so they can fill their pockets more while paying you as little as they possibly can. You don't want to be stuck in the same place 351 days a year and have to ask daddy boss for permission to enjoy your 14 days of paid holiday per year that you'll spend on a budget before having to get back to the factory and make daddy boss richer yet again. And you also know that the best way to reclaim your freedom, to make fuck you money, and being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, is by having a highly profitable online business. You've probably already tried a few different business models in the past, like dropshipping, where you essentially resell popular AliExpress or Wish products on your cute little Shopify store. You try to run the cheapest possible Facebook ads you can to get some clients. Maybe you've tried affiliate marketing, where you have to sell someone else's products for them and get a tiny commission as a thank you. Or worse, maybe you poured all of your savings into crypto or day trading, hoping you'd get lucky and finally get rich and break free from modern slavery. Because after all, life owes you that much, doesn't it? I'm here to tell you that all the failures you've had so far, they weren't for nothing. So what if you tried a lot of things before and it didn't work out the way you hoped? You only grew wiser and more resilient. What these mistakes did was give you life XP. They led you to exactly where you are right now. And I'm here to tell you that the best online business you could ever get into is becoming a producer. Produce educational content on social media and monetize your audience by selling online courses or high-ticket programs. With this business model, we get to make a living doing what we love, sharing our passion with the world. And it also has the potential to make you multiple 6, even 7 figures a year while only working 5 to 15 hours a week. You won't find a better opportunity. I've never seen anything like it. Just think about how insane this is. Nowadays, you can make multiple 6, even multiple 7 figures a year in profit pretty passively by making content around your passion. How amazing is that? 20 years ago, if your passion was fitness and bodybuilding, how are you going to make a living from that? The only options you'd have were to compete as a pro, but that wasn't easy, or be a PT at your local gym and make 2 to 3 grand a month max. That's it. Nowadays, even 20-year-olds can be in good shape and start making fitness content and earn multiple 6, even 7 figures a year. Do you realize how big of an opportunity this is? Now, something I hear a lot is that making content on social media is already saturated, so it's not even worth starting. I'll be honest with you, if you had been part of that minority of people who started making content 10 years ago, you would already be filthy rich right now. However, as I'm recording this video, social media is still very recent. YouTube is only 20 years old. Instagram was released 16 years ago, and TikTok is the youngest as it's only 9 years old right now. And yet, you still convince yourself that it's already quote-unquote too saturated. Wake the hell up. Everything's already been done before. There are no 100% original ideas or concepts anymore. So instead of sitting on the sidelines and whining about competition, why don't you get in the game? Put your blinders on and focus on becoming the best player you can ever be, and let other people compete with you instead. But you don't do that because you're still listening to your inner little bitch that's too scared to do anything. In order to get to the point where I'm earning thousands of dollars a day in profit, I had to kill my inner little bitch. I had to force myself to overcome all of my fears one by one, day after day. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't easy. I've had so many nights I'd stay up way past until midnight. I would toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep, staring at the ceiling with tears in my eyes, wondering if I was ever going to make it. I honestly never thought I had many qualities, other than the fact that I am absolutely relentless and will not fucking give up. My motto's always been Fortis Fortuna Adiuvat, which translates from Latin to English in fortune favors the bold. If you don't take risks, you're not even willing to invest $1 in yourself, go fuck off. You're never gonna get rich. What do you think? If you want to obtain financial freedom and make $10,000 a month in profit or even more, you need to stop wasting so much time pretending to do more research and actually take action. Sure, learning is important, but taking action is also extremely important. There's usually 3 different scenarios. Scenario A, we can tell someone, okay, go to the gym, get in shape, and that's it. They say, okay, but they never even walk in the gym in the first place, so it really doesn't matter. That's going to be 99% of people. Scenario B, we tell another person, just go to the gym and get in shape, just like the first one. And we give them no instructions. We don't tell them what to do. They agree, and this time they actually show up. Wow, congratulations. But they have no clue what to do, which machines to use, what muscles they train, and how they work. They don't understand the science of getting in shape. So they start trying out a bunch of different things. And maybe they're able to make some progress, to use some machines, and to do some exercises correctly. Or they might perform a wrong movement and injure themselves, and say it's the fault of the machine. And scenario C, we tell a third person to go to the gym and get in shape, and we give them a course that shows them how to use the machines, how to lose weight, how to get in shape, how to bulk, and there's a workout and a diet plan included. And they can even message a coach to get some extra help. Out of these 3 people, which one do you think gets the best and the quickest results? Obviously the last person, the one who's got the training and they go to the gym. What this means for you is that of course learning is important, and if you want to move in the right direction and get a chance at reaching your goals, you need to follow the right strategy, but be very, very careful, because you don't want to fall for the trap of spending all of your time or most of your time researching and analyzing everything, but never actually taking any action. When that happens, you have to realize it's just a form of procrastination. You're afraid of change, and your brain's trying to trick you into staying in a passive state. You can choose to just listen to it and never go anywhere and never achieve anything. Stay in the same painful situation, because let's face it, you tolerate it. Otherwise, you would have done something about it a long, long time ago. Or you can choose to see it for what it is, an excuse, and then you take action and you crush it and you start moving. What a lot of people don't realize is that in life there's 2 currencies. The first is time, the second is money. Now, out of these 2 currencies, which one is the most precious, you think? I honestly hope you didn't say money, because if you value money above time, then you're fucking insane, and that's probably the reason you're still a brokey. The truth is that if you take just one moment to look at what most people around you do and how they think, you will very easily see that pretty much all of them value money above time. The biggest proof of that is that most people are fine with working a shitty job until retirement and getting paid per hour of their time. They're fine with having a ceiling when it comes to how much money they can make. They're completely fine with selling their most valuable and finite resource, which is time. Now, to be perfectly fair, we're all selling our time. But if you're smart, you want to do it at a rate which is very, very worth it. I think we'd all agree that being paid $1 billion per hour is more than fair, lol. So either way, we're selling our time, but selling 351 days a year for $20,000 to $70,000 a year sure as hell isn't worth it. Yet, that's what most people will accept doing until they retire and they're too old to enjoy life or do anything fun. While average brokies value money more than time, rich people actually do the opposite. They value time a lot more because they already have all the money they could possibly want. So what's left now? Only the things that truly matter. Time. Time for yourself. Time for your hobbies. And time for the people whom you love. Life is short, very, very short. We may as well make the best use of it. The rest is completely irrelevant and you won't think about it during the last minute of your life. A good rule of thumb is that if it's not going to matter in 5 years, it's not worth worrying about it right now. So in life, you can pay with one of two currencies, time or money. And I can tell you for a fact and from experience, it's always better to buy time with money. Buying a shortcut, a proven roadmap, is the smartest thing that you can ever do because it literally allows you to save years of your life and tens of thousands of dollars you'd otherwise have to spend trying to figure everything out on your own. And that's exactly why people who've got the mindset that online courses or coaching programs are scam are little fucking morons who will keep working minimum wage for the rest of their miserable existence, and it's deserved. So don't be like them. Be smart and buy shortcuts like all successful people do. If you don't want to waste years of your life and tens of thousands of dollars stuck in inaction or focusing on things that literally produce no results, trying to figure everything out on your own, if you want me to personally teach you how I've made thousands of dollars of profit per day by selling online courses and coaching programs so you can do the same, click the link in the description below. I've made a free video which explains the business model, how it works in more detail, and you can also apply for a free call with me. You're not going to be talking to a sales guy, you'll be speaking with me directly. I'll ask you some questions, and if we're a good fit, you'll get the opportunity to join my paid program and to work with me closely. Now, this is only for people who are serious about becoming financially free and who value investing in themselves. With that being said, I'll see you on the other side.